Okay, wait, where's my pop that I made? Oh, there. Check my card if there's a way to do gas. You know? See, there's there, whatever. Short right there. That's natural enemies, which is why they're screaming towards humans.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase in his numbers during the rest of the season.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Pirtle in the center position. And dribbling. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Hawkins is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Thomas. And it's Russell in at the forward. So, RJ, this is exactly how you want to end the season, right?
Do the game nigga on the line. I was nigga. I got long nuts juice for a bitch. Ain't never been fucked yet. So for the bitches. Jail still out of the liquor. Yeah, good you go with it. Shit. You don't think that's what it is. I think that's what it is.
Back to Russell. Hawkins is screen on quickly. Just fine on the clock. A baseline J. Here's Hawkins. And Pirtle pulls it down. Thomas against Barnes. And here is quickly. Back to Barrett. Pirtle, the pass to Dick. And Curry quick things up. Limping ball.
Strong.
Barrett against Johnson. Barrett kicks to Barnes. He on the clock. Goes back up. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So 3-point chance for him.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hitting the weight room and improving that upper body strength.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. GA had a terrific rookie year as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
He had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Talking to
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And now the
I'm not a fragment or a match.
So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. The coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just put the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Count the basket.
Take your bitch down to the floor.
He knows he has what it
I
takes.
know she let me fuck her.
Hawkins against Barnes. Outside Russell.
Ooh, that. Oh, nigga, why you want to hit that?
Outside Thomas. Trails the baseline
Oh,
jump.
yeah, no, my bad. I know you looking for high spots, new season, you'll feel better. But just fast paper and chance for the last couple of games, but that's y'all first one look for the shit for the last years, for the new year again. And
Back to Barrett. Pirtle trying to get open. A rebound by the Nets. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance.
Like stepping. You know how to balance this motherfucker. So about the balance, nigga. I mean,
Now, here is Russell.
you.
After R.J. Barrett's miss. Here's Hawkins. Pocket two.
Do it.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Give it ready.
Really nice job of the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Shoots like me.
Russell blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Absorbing contact, staying focused. What a play by Pirtle.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And there's two. Charge my
Slap that and slap. I just slap that something up in there, nigga. Around the rest of you know, bro.
The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Dick finds quickly. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Here's Russell. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just just dream of them. And gladly take those.
It's Hawkins on the wing, covered by Barnes. Claxton gets a screen from Hawkins. Pulls up from the corner. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barrett. And it's Russell with the rebound. That's a gone 4 for 9 from the field to start the team. They get it back. Claxton the pass to Hawkins.
Now remember that.
For Barrett. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Dick with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Barrett wide open, he fires. With nobody on him, he buries the jump.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Street.
It's weird. It takes some time. We're just zigzagging around pretty much. That's great.
Now, a moment to see the numbers for the dude. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. And he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Now, here's Thomas. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And too much time in the lane, they can call for the 3-second violation. And while we can, let's see which rookies have led the way in scoring since the All-Star break. And you look at the dude leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
As this season progresses, you can see his confidence growing. Sometimes you forget that he's just a rookie. I mean, he looks very confident and poised with his approach to the game.
Now, here's Quickly. No scoring in this one.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Snatched up. Hawkins.
Ooh, that shit is wrong. I'm trying to. Oh my god.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Shoots from the block. Tried to bag it in, but he missed it.
Oh god.
Let's go on 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Russell against Barnes. Russell off a bit from Hawkins. Comes in from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Diggs. And again, Toronto no up. It's Hawkins on the wing. He's coming off a 37-point game against Minnesota.
Very torture. I need. Nice and 60, yo. They're calling about, hey, I'm tired of you niggers. And I really want to call you say niggas. I feel like I'm slapping, I get my hairs all over. I feel up every couple. Basically, talk about fucking, but I kind of disrespectful, but to be some disrespectful shit, like.
That kind of levels the playing field.
What I mean, space.
Pass to Johnson. Barnes against Hawkins. Over Barnes. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him,
I'm running scared. I'm running away like a punk, man. Let me get a challenge, man. You gotta do it.
key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Now a
Yeah,
timeout
that's
called
my
by
part.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
Without proper hydration, a player can come gas down the stretch of the game.
Seven threes. Look. That's shit. I think that nigga. That's what we're doing right now. You don't try to trust. You know, all right. You have to play around for this W. It's kind of. I mean, that's how I feel stuff is out there. That's how you can really know the big down to that's good to get views on the way. Yeah, how the other reading. Now they try to say this, I know y'all have to get an interview, they say, oh, what?
For him.
And it's really
It's
been a
close
nice
to it.
trend for him over these
He
last
beat
several months.
He changed his shot.
steadily improving in terms of
Figure
his
out.
scoring output.
He got he's the second.
Making him more valuable
That nigga, them niggas just get slapped.
in this season.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well,
Yes.
the dude
Yeah,
in the
that's a
last
good
outing
beat
against the Timberwolves was terrific. He added 37 points,
up.
and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see it.
See? Scary. Scary. Yeah, but the bloody run back there still for me.
Love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays
Yes,
time and
yes.
time again.
Yeah.
Expect them to go to him early and
Yeah.
often. Don't want to
No,
let that
that's
hot
it.
hand go to waste.
And here is Thomas, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes.
Right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going in.
Taking
Barrett kicks to Quickly.
rain in this particular area for bursting.
Now it's a 6-point Raptor lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so is Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They play pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Really left the momentum. 7 points for the Deuce.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
I told you, I didn't make that sense. You didn't see this fucking.
Participants are compensated for their time, and no insurance is required. Fill out our contact form before enrollment process. See this investigation litigation.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto leading by 3. Now, Quickly. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Richard, take a look at D'Anthony Melton's game, a combo guard who sized him up for us.
He's one of the combo guards that every team loves to have on their roster. He can hit an open three, but he can also guard a #1 offensive guard on the other end and take the challenge every single night.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now, here's Melton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Toronto with them. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Quickly against Sharp. Out to the right wing. Pass to Boucher. Shoots over Melton, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Nets trail by 5. There's Whitehead. There's the pick. Now, here's Melton. T right on him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. After Raptors leading by 5. Here's Walter. He has yet to score. Boucher with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Dunked by Boucher.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Williams looking over the floor. How's that for an answer? Back to the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Boucher. After the basket by Brooklyn. Foster quickly. From 17 feet out. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Quickly's got his second basket of the game.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
To the middle. He takes that one out and powers it through.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical.
No, what's nice? What's nice?
Playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Already a double-digit advantage. The Raptors out in front. They finish off the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-5 run. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback.
I don't stress. I told you motherfuckers I'm a hip, but no max. I don't need to check the whole from my money. Motherfucker from the host. Bitch, I'm trying to own that fuck. I'm talking bitch, I'm trying to own me a fuck.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Walter. Also Emmanuel quickly out there. Boucher in at the center. Hawkins goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws.
He's on like they motherfucking Russell.
It's going to be on Jacoby Walter. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Raptors leading by 8. Quickly with it, Boucher the screen. Takes the 3. And it's quickly missing. Right side Russell. Kicks it out to Hawkins. A shot.
Oh, no, that was nothing.
Boucher with the rebound.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Abaji the pass to Boucher. Quickly looking it over. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And no one has allowed fewer points since the All-Star break than these teams you see before you now. The Raptors third.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Johnson, the pass to Hawkins. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Inside. Good finish at the rack off the slip feed. Hawkins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Boucher sets a screen for Quickly. Over Russell. And again, no good by Toronto. Next trail by 6. Outside Robinson. Pass to Russell. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Russell. From deep. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Here's Walter. Nothing on the board. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 9.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty and even though they're down, still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Quickly. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And now, we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on R.J. Barrett. What'd you find out, Dave?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Toronto's head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. And you couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
When you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's
Take it
nice
easy. It's easy.
especially his teammates to get some
Yeah,
facts.
The Nets shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
1 shot.
1 shot.
18.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Dick. He's guarded by Russell. Bertle dishes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher with a screen on Johnson. Barrett for 3. Sinks the triple. Barrett's got 11 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Claxton trying to free himself up. Johnson can't get it to go. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now, here is Robinson. Still yet to score. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. Deep 2 from Russell. Top of the key jumper, no good. Raptors leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Walter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Touch that nigga.
You always hear
If somebody good to be touching us. Somebody nice to be touching us.
For Toronto, they have
Hey,
converted 1 of 2 free
Cleveland's-
throws so far today.
and 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Thomas checked in for Robinson. On the free throw.
You good.
Up top, Barrett. Another shot. Softly pumps in the floater.
Ooh.
He's got 13.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Claxton against Pirtle. Thomas kicks to Hawkins. On the wing, Johnson. Barrett covering. The three from Thomas. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. From the top of the key. It's hauled in by Claxton.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Russell with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Russell's got 8 points.
Oh, that was a missile from Russell, showing he has the touch from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65-game requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. Guys are going forward. Kevin?
They want to read it before, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, David. Thank you. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And the Raptors miss again. Nets trail by 10. And out of bounds.
Oh, Brody.
And let's
He
take
started
a
hitting one of the
look
glass.
at
I
some stats
see
for
it.
Barrett. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a
They
major
come,
contributor
this
as
nigga
far as
not
putting up points.
wrongs. These niggas Biggity please.
Just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Barnes, who's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Walter. Quickly against Melton. Pirtle with a screen on Melton. Drives to the hoop. Quickly the pass to Dick. Lets the three fly. And it's Melton with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Kept alive. And Post gets it to you. Post has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. The Raptors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. Left side, Barrett. And that time, also a missed shot.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Here's Thomas. Good D by Barnes. Raptors leading by 8. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Dick. He hits that shot. His first of the night. Now 1 for 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Barnes looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Checking for Cameron Thomas. And the ref is also making a change. Abaji's checked in. Hawkins against Barnes. Outside Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hawkins and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Barnes outside. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here's Melton. Still scoreless. Here's Post. Defended by Pirtle. Here's Hawkins. No good, unable to win this run. Raptors leading by 15. Here's Barnes. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Hawkins.
Walk through it at the play. Second quarter.
Fades back. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Outside Williams. It's tipped. Pirtle with the steal. Melton against Quickly. Dick passes to Quickly. Back to Dick. Screen by Pirtle. Shoots from the baseline. Pass to Barnes. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Whitehead. Dick defending. Now here's Williams. Hawkins against Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
A 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by the Nets. Hawkins against Barnes. Nets passing it around. Hawkins shot good. Hawkins has got 19 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Dick passes to Abaji. Barnes outside. From the stripe. Barnes with another miss. And here's Hawkins. And that one drops for him. 21 points in the game. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look at the Raptors, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They'll have to make some changes in the offseason.
All right, fellas, time to talk about that first half. How fantastic has Scotty Barnes been?
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach. Kind of the opposite of you, big fella, at the food table.
Oh, come on, Kenny. I've seen you scarfing down those vegan snacks. What is a vegan snack anyway?
There's no such thing as scarfing down and vegan in the same sentence.
And there's always plenty available. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Toronto leading by 11. Nicholas Claxton out there with Hawkins. Then it's Johnson, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard. So that's the next 5. It's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Raptors.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at
Hey,
finding
before
openings
I said it like that, hey, I was just gonna prove this is fake nigga thinking.
It's working like a charm.
Now, quickly. Outside, Barrett. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Oh, you know you should have won it, but you saw yourself go in there.
Raptors shooting 47%, pretty solid.
Dude, that's what I was saying,
And a
man.
guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Nets trail by 15. Right side, Thomas.
Yeah, but that's what being a teammates.
Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes looking around. Back to Barnes. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Outside Thomas. Claxton with it. Defended by Pirtle. Claxton no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's Dick on the wing. Quickly against Russell. Outside Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Barrett for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Barrett's got 20 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Johnson. They can't stop the run with that one.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Russell against Barrett. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Every time he gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Raptors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
One shot.
One shot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. I can never unsee that. Keep it going. Let's go.
Here's a look at some stats for Purple. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and effectively. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Russell passes to Johnson. Johnson off the pick from Hawkins. Johnson kicks to Hawkins. Shoots. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. 23 points for the dude.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Quickly up top, he's guarded by Russell. Pass to Barrett. Birtle with a screen on Johnson. Barrett with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
Hawkins against Pirtle. Hawkins kicks to Johnson. Kicks it out to Hawkins. And right away, they launch it with a three-pointer of their own. Hawkins has got 26 points. Raptors leading by 19. Barnes left side. Knocked away and taken away by Johnson. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Hawkins passes to Russell. Nets passing it around. Barnes against Hawkins. Outside Russell. Just 5 to shoot. It's Hawkins on the wing. Over Barnes. And he falls over the rim and in. That's 28 points for the dude. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Dick. He's guarded by Thomas. Birtle sets the pick for Dick. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 17. Here's Hawkins. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Toronto's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Don't need to run no south of him. He's still up.
He's guarded by Russell. Quickly with a wide open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Quickly's got 11 points.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You finished.
His teammates appreciate when he finds
What you
that
gotta do?
Barnes outside.
Shit, I never knew it again. That's
Off. Nice
it was
team
yes,
from Hawkins.
I fucking don't.
For Brooklyn,
And I ain't desperate, so
6
fucking.
11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Johnson, the pass to Hawkins. It's Thomas, high post. over Barnes.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Quickly against Johnson. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Great D that time from Hawkins. Next trail by 18. It's Thomas on the wing.
St. Louis turn never did see that. That's the reason.
Johnson, the pass to Clark.
I think you fuck.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. And you look at the dude, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
That's good from Hawkins. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And so Hawkins drills both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Pass to Dick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fall.
Now,
don't put me in that.
Throws it from outside.
That's a damn.
Quickly's got 14 points for the game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see
Put me in none of that. Hey, I'm not coming to tell me that's what bugged by dick.
Williams with the ball.
Basically, I told you niggas.
And he can't answer back.
It was fucked by.
Out left to the wing. That's a float.
Are you scared to shoot that thing like you were supposed to, punk?
He's got 6.
He knew what he wanted to do all along.
You got scared and played smarter.
Turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, D.A. Thank you.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And that one falls for Barrett.
I just fuck, yeah, so let's get it.
Here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. Hawkins, a screen on quickly. Down low.
Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Onside, Barrett. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barrett's got 30 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Hawkins, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Nets have looked good at the line, though. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First free throw is good. Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors. And so he hits both. Toronto leading by 22. Inside, Melton with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Whitehead. Good. Nice assist for Williams. Whitehead's got his first points of the game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Boucher. He has 6. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lane. Hawkins has got 38 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Melton with the ball. Hawkins is screen on quickly. Here is Hawkins. Now Sharp. Barrett covering. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hawkins. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barrett the pass to Boucher. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. The putback. Boucher passes to Barrett. There's the pick. Quickly, that's for 2. And at last, they get one to fall.
He just makes it so easy on offense. It takes pleasure in torturing defenses. He does.
Now here's Williams. Still without a basket. Pass to Melton. To the inside. Nets passing it around. Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Brendan Watford's checked in for Hawkins. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Whitehead. The Raptors also with a sub. Abaji's checked in. Raptors leading by 20. Here's Walter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Raptors shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Raptors, Walter. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
I know who it is.
And free throw good from Walter.
Ended up picking up on like, no. I'm trying to one bitch.
He hits both from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Melton kicks to Williams. Shot clock in game clock set for less than 6 seconds. The three nailed from three-point land.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Quickly against Melton. Quickly with it. Shoots over Melton. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there. Ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Toronto right now, they've got Barrett. Walter out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Mobo in at the four-man position. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Boucher's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
That's to Mobo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Take a break. Wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And he can't do it first. Second free throw, no good. Nets trail by 21. Johnson finds Russell. Driving inside. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Shedd. He's guarded by Russell. Down low. Here's Walter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
Here's Shedd. And the rejection by Claxton. Johnson dishes to Russell. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And that one misses. The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Shed. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Here's Walter. Onside, Barrett. 5 on the clock. And the layup is good. Barrett's got 32 points in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Watford finds Johnson. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Pass to Boucher. Now Barrett. This one for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 18. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the third of 4 straight played home. Here's Watford. Johnson outside. They get it again. Out to Russell. Claxton sets the screen for Russell. And Claxton throws it down.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
Outside, Barrett. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. Off target from three-point range. Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Shed. Inside. Here's Walter. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Boucher with a screen on Russell. And there's the try. And it's Shed missing. That's trailed by 14. Here's Thomas. And that one, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Shed. He's guarded by Russell. Boucher with a screen on Johnson. Here's Barrett. Count that one. Barrett's got 34.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Russell finds Johnson. Oh, good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And free throw good from Walter. Hawkins check in for Brooklyn. And Toronto making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. It's the Nets now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
You never want to foul Russell. He's pretty much automatic at the line.
first free throw is good.
Highly skilled with good instincts. Russell has top-level tools, always has.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Toronto
leading by 14.
It's a biz now.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Dick. To Boucher. Lets it go with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Russell kicks to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Launches it. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Now, here's Barrett. Now, here's Pirtle. He's covered by Hawkins. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 assists in the game. Nets trail by 19. Got a piece of it. Pirtle with the steal. Dick with it. Now, Thomas defending. Outside, Barrett. On the wing quickly. Screen by Pirtle. The three. And it's quickly missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Nets. And the shot goes in. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
A terrific score. Barrett possesses a great understanding for when he needs to be aggressive.
Chalk up 2 there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate.
Tell me what is this? Tell me what is
They grab the miss. Barrett for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Hey, y'all bitch, go to the grass, yeah.
He notched one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get something that is finding his rhythm out there now.
Hawkins is screen on quickly.
Shake the face down,
Passes to Hawkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the NBA last season was really emphasizing it's an 82-game lead. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement, and very few can achieve that.
Scotty Barnes, he's
Nigga, that's the words. One thing about saying
And it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Pass to Pirtle.
Here's Dick.
It's a nice ball here on the Raptors. A 3 from Barnes. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in that last one here tonight. Here's Hawkins. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Dick. Russell against Quickly. Barrett for 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Nets trail by 18. Now Russell gets it out to Hawkins. Back to Russell. Russell off a bit from Hawkins. And D'Angelo Russell, good for three. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to quickly. Brutal with a screen on Russell. And here's Quickly for three. Brooklyn's going to do a foul from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Outside Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Hawkins. Jacks up a 3. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is good down now to just 12 on the basket from Thomas.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Out to Barrett. No good again that time. Brooklyn's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Hawkins is screen on quickly. There's Russell with a 3, and the Nets another 3.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
There's Pirtle. Yes, that goes in. And the Raptors lead by 11.
I really like what the defense is thinking, but against Pirtle inside, you really have to go at it.
Russell against quickly. They get the rebound. In the pass to Hawkins. Pass to Thomas. Lock at 6. Over Dick. Thomas, no good. Toronto leading by 11. Dick with it.
They do a cooking show in there before starting here.
Back to quickly. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The layup off target. Pass to Hawkins.
I'm not talking about that fucking number. Tell you this about y'all. Suck ass niggas.
By Scotty Barnes. Raptors shooting in the fourth quarter is looked Chet 38%.
And we'll just watch.
I'm trying to be.
They enjoyed a big
The way your bitch was trying to be fucked.
The subs came in.
Y'all just big. The ball. Spit that your shit.
When it's all said and done here, this will mark their
They finished the second series undefeated. 4 games, 4-1. Really asserting their dominance.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game.
I think people can learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. Don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And what about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. So long.
Don't beat yourself up till you check the tape.
I don't know if I really get that.
just snapped my brother. Like, good job, bro. Well, thank you. I knew me being an intro soul train could pay off after a while. You did a nice job, Cora. I wasn't as much fun as Mr. Brown. Get choked.
And this one of you.
I don't want my baby to die of starvation.
What y'all going over there? Yeah.
Okay, a couple words for imbecile. Couple words for twerk.
You're going to get telling me.
Win again. Get this. And you're free. Maybe you picked it up, and it's all downhill from here. Just a game. It's just a game. No, I'm supposed to be the smart one. What do you want me to do?
It's like six.
You knew it. You cheated.
You never need to.
I haven't cheated. Because I didn't teach you how big a winner. Only losers get
No, you're happy now. You fucking. What the fuck are you? That's what I'm saying. A guy was wrong. Oh, the lucky struck you. Think you're trying to check what's this guy? Different from other fucking what? From weeks? I just. We're there now. Eligible. Which is. Rid of a fuck a bitch ass on undercover. Oh, yeah. Now you do. Now, them motherfuckers still back in the same opinion from the nigga they about to kill. No, it's because based off nigga, they should. I should have been for basically fucking. You should have lost. You should have. You should have. The most easy system, you could have better than the time from Saxon. Basically. Bitch.
I will fight the giant.
Yeah, the fuck. Let me not fast. The rest of y'all saying
Longway School District was considered to be one of the finest mistakes from Pennsylvania. They told us everyone's
you better give your parents up to the country. If you feel no hospital,
She's from classic tire statements for better or worse. You watch often household Service to 30 best Thursdays at
Lowe's knows laundry day shoppies. Issue maximum prices of laundry swings open either way. No transfer from wash race sales. Plus, with LGKQ, saves on it's appliance and travel at Lowe's. There's a favorite items. It's really
yeah, you still talking about the next country, right?
Long season. Time to grab that lunch.
Not enough bucks.
Like Mr. Brown said, there are really no winners. It's all.
Houseless. Back at ass up. Always.
You're always welcome. Sit home with the